All right, guys, we are getting very near to the finish line. Let's go to this screen here so you guys can kind of see what's going on the stream itself. Of course, when it is time, I will go full screen like that, and we will be watching the entire thing together, and we can hang out in here and chat in the chat, talk about what's going on. As you can see, about 8.5 minutes left to go. Pixel 8 Pro, tons of leaks, so many leaks over the last few months. It does seem like we've finally gotten the price kind of hammered down for the most part, a little bit higher than we were hoping for. Pixel Watch 2 also coming. What are you guys most excited for in the chat? I'd love to know. I'm honestly like, Pixel 8's pretty exciting, but like there's part of me that's like really excited about a new Pixel Watch as well. Don't know why I'm so excited. This last few months of wearing the Pixel Watch with my my Fold has made me like really appreciate that watch more than I did when I first got it. So I'm very excited to see what the new Pixel Watch has in store. Hopefully, some good improvements. Hopefully, I'll be able to get a hold of one before too long as well. But yeah, let me know. What do you guys yeah, Wear OS 4.0. I've got a chat box here that should be showing what's happening in the chat, but OBS's chat boxes are just terrible. They very rarely work, and I don't know why that is. Like it worked for a second and then it went away. See, there it is. It's randomly working again. I respect your grind when it comes to Google products. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. I post a lot. Grind is a good word for it because I'm definitely here posting a ton of videos. I am excited. I'm excited. Hopefully, this is a better event than the Pixel Fold event, which spent a lot of time talking about AI and developer stuff, and it was like really, really boring for a lot of it. I think that was the Pixel Fold event. Pretty sure it was. And it was just like by the end of it, we were like, oh my gosh, like just get to the exciting stuff. So hopefully it's a lot better than that. I believe here is every Google and Surface fan. That's probably a good chunk of them, at least. Hopefully a good chunk of them. Want a new Pixel Buds. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same old Pixel Buds Pros, which I have right over here. And some new colors for them, which is cool. And then some new features are apparently coming as well, which honestly, like, it's probably fine. What they need is a new A series because, in particular, now with what Samsung just announced, they've got their new A series buds that are $100 and they have active noise cancellation, and so the A series from Google are looking a little bit lackluster at this moment because of that. So really need a new one of those. Are you going to review the OnePlus Fold / Open? I hope so. I hope that I'll be able to see the chat box has just gone away again. I don't understand you, OBS. There's more chats popping up, but it doesn't care. I hope so. I intend to. It's going to be hopefully, $14.99 or less, and there's all the chats. I don't understand. Yeah, I hope so though. The big factor there is just going to be finances, just money, being able to afford to be able to do it because OnePlus isn't going to send it to me. So I got to make that part make sense. And of course, Google did not send me the Pixel Fold, so that was $1,800. And then we've had a bunch of medical bills with pets and so forth over the last year. So that cost a lot of money as well. So we're just going to have to make the dollars make sense. But I do intend on giving it my best effort. There's a reason I didn't cover the Fold 5 was because just couldn't financially make that make sense. So hopefully I can. Let's see here. Yeah, stable Android 14 for Fold and tablet should be rolling out today. It should be a pretty good improvement. Although now with QPR1 and the app stretching and things like that, kind of almost feel like 14 is almost going to be a little bit of a disappointment for people now because it's not going to have those features in it. But it should still be a pretty good improvement for a lot of people. It ran really well on my Fold 4. My Fold 4. What am I talking about? My Pixel Fold before I went to the QPR1. What else we got here? They need to make Pixel Buds Pro smaller. Yeah, my biggest problem with the Buds Pros is that they just don't stay in my ears that well. I've even tried using memory foam ear tips, and they don't stay in that well. So I don't know. That's my biggest problem there with them. That's why I use the Link Buds by Sony. They just stay in. They're light. What do you prefer, Pixel Fold or Samsung Fold? Pixel Fold. I prefer the form factor. Um, I like their software. I'm a big fan of the Pixel Fold. It is rapidly shooting up my list of all-time favorite phones. It fits me like a glove. It feels a bit like Surface Duo in some ways. So I feel very much at home with that device. Pixel 8 Pro Porcelain Fire. I like that blue color that I've been seeing. It looks really interesting. They don't. That's why wired IEMs rule. Yeah, yeah. It's an irritation for the Pixel Buds. They just fall out. That's why, like I said, I really like these guys. They're lightweight and they just stay in my ears. They don't sound as good as some of the other Buds, but they don't fall out. So there you go. How's the camera on the Fold compared to the Pixel 7? It's worse. It's not as good. It's still pretty good though. I'm able to get some pretty solid shots. Portrait mode's the biggest kind of deficit, I feel like. I'm going to put, I don't know if this is going to be clickable. Here's a link though, if it does work. Yeah, okay, it worked. I took that picture yesterday, and that was taken with the 5x zoom, for those that want to click it. 5x zoom in bad lighting, so low light. Then I used night sight, and then I used Google Photos to add a little bit of blur to the background. And I'm like, it just blows my mind. And I'm like, you can take a picture like that across the room in bad lighting. So it's not like the cameras are bad. They're very good. They're at least as good as the Z Fold. I'd put them right in the same kind of vicinity. They're very, very good. They're very good cameras. Video could be better. Portrait mode could be better. But overall, they're quite good. I do want to see more features coming though. I want to see more of those Pixel 7 features coming to them. So hopefully that happens. A line like Maine. Sup, Shane? Missed 9th Street. Yeah. Glad to have you here for one of them. Eventually, your chat message will pop up on the screen. There it is. All arriving. YouTube member, which I do very much appreciate. Glad to see you here for this one. We're getting close. Only a couple of minutes away. And like I said, when that does happen, we will go full screen. And then we'll just be able to kind of chat and talk. I do want to see some cool, like, surprise features. We know so much about the Pixel 8 already. I hope there's something left that we don't know. John Doe, the OnePlus Open being so secretive and delays making me a bit more nervous about all the features. I think it's going to be really good. I really do. I mean, it's a fine N3. That's all it is. This is a 3rd gen foldable. So I think it's going to be really good. Hoping for dope watch bands. Project Grogu. What was Project Grogu? I don't remember this. I mean, it's probably in my brain somewhere, but I don't remember. Broke out the retro Pixel C to watch this. Wow, the Pixel C, man, that's awesome. Oh, the Air Tag. Yeah, the Pixel tags. That would be really cool. I do want a Pixel tag. I do want that. I'm using a tile on my keychain here, and I would definitely like to have a Pixel tag. Would be really, really cool. Let's see here. Pixel Pro, Samsung Ultras, iPhone Pro. You have to marry one, bury one, and keep one as a... that's easy. I'm gonna marry the Pixel Pro. I'm gonna keep the Samsung Ultra. I'm gonna bury the iPhone. Easy. Increase volume for the stream a little bit. I'm assuming you're talking about my microphone, because my microphone should be exactly as loud as it is always. I can, the stream itself, this thing is not putting out any. Yeah, it's not putting out any audio. So once it starts, I'll unmute it. It's muted right now. So, and then if once I unmute it, if you guys need it changed around or anything altered, I can do that when we get going. New to the channel, just try to watch in the last 2 weeks. Thanks, I appreciate you. Finding 2 weighed 233 grams, which is extremely impressive. I don't know I've heard it's going to be lighter, but it will be lighter more than likely than like the Pixel Fold, which is really heavy, which I know bothers a lot of people. They are very heavy devices. But I guess for me, like the weight never really bothered me that much because I was going like my last daily drivers have been Surface Duo, Z Fold, then this. Like they're all heavy. So it was like, unless I'm like wearing like basketball shorts or something and like running around, like it really doesn't bother me too much. Something that's kind of slinky. If I'm wearing like normal pants or jeans or something, I'm not really bothered by the weight at all. It doesn't look very light. It's a pretty, it does seem quite large. It's larger than the N2. So I don't think it's going to be 233 grams again. I think we're going to be gaining a little bit of weight. But like I said, I don't think it's going to be really, really good. We're at 10:01. So this thing should be getting started. The wait is over. Are they playing music or anything? Let's see. Yeah, they got some music going. So I can use that. Good to see Ed. Let me know volume on that. That is music, so it should be about as loud as anything gets. Does that sound decent enough to you? Now we can just talk and just be like vibing out to this music. We're live. I'm not behind, so they should be starting any point now. I'm just hopeful that this isn't going to be like a situation where we're talking about AI and silly nonsense for 45 minutes, and then at the very end of the show, they're like, "Oh yeah, we have a phone." Just don't do that to us again. We'll be okay. We're starting. We're 3 minutes past 10. I think we're starting, guys. All right. We're going to go full screen. Enjoy the show. Talk amongst yourselves. Have a good time. Let's have some fun.
I think I'm gonna get sprinkles on mine.
I love sprinkles.
Oh, have you heard the scoop about the new Google products yet?
Actually, I heard the new Pixel's bigger and smaller.
I heard it comes in my favorite color.
My granddaughter said it could summarize an entire newspaper.
Is she married yet?
She's only 10.
I heard it basically has night vision.
Really?
Kids at school are saying it can do magic tricks.
They're saying you can edit a full feature film on it. Shh.
I heard you'll never have to take your earbuds out again.
What?
You'll never have to take your earbuds out again?
Deer Hugs. I don't know that band.
The universe is telling me that it will help with my stress levels.
And it can even erase annoying sounds. Really? Yeah. Oh, guys, nope.
But do you really think all those rumors are true?
Well, let's see.
Who are you talking to?
The people.
Please welcome Rick Osterloh.
Hello. Thanks for joining us, whether you're streaming the show from around the world or live with us here in Pier 57 in New York City. Extra special welcome to our friends in Japan and across Asia who are staying up late with us today. 2023 is a big year for Google. If you've been following the company, you know we celebrated our 25th birthday last month. And it's a year of massive innovation. We're sharing AI breakthroughs and new research on a weekly basis. Now, I've worked in the tech industry for a long time, and I've never seen anything like the speed of innovation at Google right now. In the 5 months since Google I/O, we've rolled out new capabilities across so many Google products, including Search, Workspace, Android, and Bard. As always, our focus is on making AI more helpful for everyone in a way that's both bold and responsible. Now today we're going to talk about what that means for Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. We have so much to share with you. Now, looking around the room here, I see a few people who were here at our first Pixel launch 7 years ago. And if you can remember, we shared our vision for mobile computing, that the world was evolving from mobile first to AI first. And we explained that Pixel is designed to bring hardware and software together with AI at the center to deliver simple, fast, and smart experiences. Now, since then, Pixel's had so many breakthrough features and technological firsts. What I'm most proud of is how consistently we've tracked to that early vision of Pixel as the AI-centric mobile computer. We're still at it, and people are taking notice. Pixel is the fastest growing smartphone brand in our top markets, and the only one that grew in units sold year over year. Across Google's entire line of Pixel phones, we're taking the approach that advanced hardware needs amazing software and state-of-the-art AI to reach its full potential. Now, at the same time, cutting-edge software and AI models only come to life with the help of advanced hardware. It all has to work closely together, and you can see that approach across Google. We have custom-designed data centers with Google's own Tensor processing units, so they can run the latest AI models from Google DeepMind. And it's true of Pixel phones, which pair custom Google silicon with advanced software and personal AI for a completely unique smartphone experience. Now, it's even true of Pixel Camera, which uses Google AI models to go way beyond taking a good photo. Pixel Camera makes it easy to get beautiful shots in nearly impossible lighting conditions, track moving subjects, and get colors and skin tones just right. The computational photography in Pixel Camera is one of the biggest mobile computing breakthroughs of the last decade, and it's moved the entire industry forward. The idea of AI-centric mobile computing was a radical concept when Pixel first launched. But Pixel's demonstrated again and again that it's the clearest path to helpful, simple, personal smartphone experiences. Over the past few years, we've applied our experience with AI in phones to a growing Pixel portfolio of devices, like watches, tablets, foldables, and buds. And as Google AI gets better, those devices keep getting better too. For instance, this week, we're rolling out our biggest update ever to Pixel Buds Pro with a number of AI-enabled features and improvements. We're improving our clear calling technology, which automatically reduces background noise and enhances the voices on any phone call you receive. It doesn't matter if the person is calling you from a busy sidewalk or in a noisy restaurant, you'll hear them even more clearly. And it works on every call. No need to press a button and turn it on each time. Pixel Buds Pro are also among the first earbuds to use Bluetooth super wideband speech. It doubles the bandwidth to make voices sound more natural. And when it's combined with clear calling, your phone calls sound so much better. Just listen to the before and after.
Grabbing a coffee next to the office, and I got a few more meetings to get through and a quick errand, and I'm gonna be ready to come out and join everybody for dinner. So, are you still thinking of trying that place on 63rd? I've heard really great things about it.
You can really hear the difference. Now, AI can make Pixel Buds Pro more convenient to use as well. When you're listening to music and need to have a quick chat with a coworker or tell the barista your coffee order, you can just start talking. Pixel Buds Pro will automatically pause your audio and turn on transparency mode. No more scrambling to pull the phone out of your pocket or take out an earbud. Now we're also reducing latency by up to 50%, which is great news for the gamers out there. And there are a few more updates today that you can read about over on the Google Store. Pixel Buds Pro aren't the only devices getting a boost today. With our new feature drop rolling out today, we're bringing dual screen interpreter mode to Pixel Fold. You and whoever you're talking to can now have your own personal translator across more than 45 languages. And along with device updates, we're also tapping Google's AI research to create richer user experiences in our apps and services. For instance, we see so many opportunities to bring AI into Google Home to make your smart home more intuitive and helpful. It can be hard to keep track of what's going on at home. If you're on vacation or just having a busy week, catching up can involve a lot of scrolling. But generative AI can help with that by synthesizing all that info into a more simple view. In the Google Home app, you'll soon get a streamlined view of what happened recently with a quick and easy summary. If you're wondering about your packages, you'll be able to ask about your home in natural language and quickly find the clip you're looking for from your Nest doorbell video history. And it'll be easy to take action on those insights too. Just type a follow-up query, and the Home app will be able to generate a suggested automation for your devices. Now, we'll be rolling out these experimental features to subscribers next year. And we've got a whole lot more where that came from. Today, we're going to show you the next evolution of Pixel wearables and phones that pull together premium hardware, the most helpful software and services from Google, and the very latest state-of-the-art AI research. It's an action-packed show, so let's get into it. Here's James to show you the next generation of Pixel wearables.
Hey everyone. Last year's Pixel Watch was the first device to combine the best of Google's helpfulness with the health and fitness expertise of Fitbit. And that was only the beginning. I'd like to introduce you to Google Pixel Watch 2. It's completely upgraded inside and out, including major performance improvements. And you're getting Google and Fitbit experiences you won't find on any other smartwatch, with the best of Fitbit health and fitness tracking. We've upgraded the design and materials as well. People love the sleek water droplet look of the first Pixel Watch. We're upgrading our low-profile design for Pixel Watch 2 with more durable cover glass and 100% recycled aluminum housing that's lighter and more comfortable to wear when you're at play and at rest. And we took the same care with our new bands and watch faces. Elegant metals are designed to impress. Our new sport design is more breathable. And Pixel Watch 2 uses the same simple band mechanism, so last year's Pixel Watch bands still work great. And you'll see big upgrades across the entire Pixel Watch 2 experience. The new quad-core CPU gives you smooth, snappy performance. And battery life has improved as well. Even with the display in always-on mode, you'll get 24 hours of use on a single charge. And it charges faster too, with a 12-hour charge in just 30 minutes. You're also getting the full Wear OS 4 experience with new apps like Gmail and Calendar, improvements to YouTube Music, Maps, and Google Assistant, and more of the third-party apps you know and love. With helpful apps and an all-day battery, Pixel Watch 2 is a great companion on any adventure. And if you get into a bind, you now have Pixel safety features like medical information and emergency sharing right on your watch. We're also bringing Safety Check over from our Pixel phones to make sure you don't feel alone on the trail or on your walk home. Just set a timer for when you expect to arrive back home. If you can't check in after it expires, Safety Check will share your location with your emergency contacts. And by the way, with Fitbit Premium, you can use safety features like Safety Check and emergency location sharing, even if you haven't connected your LTE-enabled Pixel Watch 2 to a network. Now, I started Fitbit 16 years ago on the idea that a new generation of wearable sensors could help people live healthier lives. And it's a mission we're still on as a combined Fitbit and Google team. With Pixel Watch 2, we're bringing together new AI algorithms, upgraded software, and 3 new sensors to give you the most complete picture of your everyday health. Pixel Watch's heart rate sensor has been upgraded from a single path sensor to a brand new, fully redesigned multi-path sensor. We've 10x the number of optical channels that can measure heart rate compared to the first-gen Pixel Watch. So now your heart rate can be measured in multiple locations on your wrist for a more accurate reading. And combined with an improved ML algorithm, Pixel Watch 2 produces up to 40% more accurate heart rate tracking during vigorous activities like HIIT, spinning, and rowing. And to further enhance your workout, new coaching features keep you on pace and in your target heart rate zone, while the more glanceable UI helps you nail your intervals. The new skin temperature sensor delivers better insights into your sleep and overall wellness. And the new continuous electrodermal activity sensor, or CEDA sensor, powers Fitbit's body response. It detects moments when you're physically showing signs of stress, offers interventions to de-stress, and then afterwards prompts reflection over your day and week to help you better manage your stress in the future. Let's get a closer look at how the best of Fitbit and the best of Google come together in Pixel Watch 2.
Hi, I'm Shauna Coxey. I'm a climber, an Olympian.
I'm also a founder, a president, a trustee, a little bit of a neat freak, and a new mum. Hey, baby.
My days get a little hectic at times.
Can Mummy do some work now? No?
And the watch helps me understand when I need to take a moment. I love how it tracks stress over time as well, which makes managing it a lot easier. The watch also helps me get stronger and set new goals.
This is hot.
It's really useful
To see everything quantified, analyzed, and compared. It's like a window into my potential.
I love getting outdoors with Frankie, so Safety Check is a really comforting feature. If anything happens, the right people will know immediately. Even though my competition days are over, I'm still driven. I still have big goals.
My husband Ned put this climb up about 8 years ago, and I tried it then and wasn't able to do it. And I've just not been able to get back here since then. So now I'm finally able to, and I am making the time. Yeah!
The Olympics were not my peak. They were the end of a chapter. And not even my strongest or most successful chapter. That's still to come.
Well done! Yes! I want to do it again.
Amazing. It's always inspiring to hear a story like Shauna's. Now, most of us aren't Olympic climber parents, but all of us could benefit from a more complete picture of our health and wellness. And that's reflected in the newly redesigned Fitbit app, which launched last month. The new app gives you a holistic view of your health and wellness with a focus on the metrics that matter most to you. you'll see a new structure with 3 tabs in the streamlined UI. The Today tab keeps you on track with your stats and goals. The Coach tab offers an easy way to browse and filter workouts and mindfulness sessions. The You tab helps you manage your personal details, goals, achievements, and connections with friends and family. And looking ahead, we see so many possibilities to use AI to bring you personalized coaching, dynamic workout recommendations, and even more context and insight. For example, the Fitbit app can use generative AI to surface connections and correlations in your Fitbit data. There's times when I think, hey, today's run felt harder than usual. How does it compare with my previous runs? Is there something in my overall data that could explain it? Fitbit answers my question by analyzing the most relevant data. In this case, my latest run was a 5K, so Fitbit surfaces and compares it to all my recent runs with similar distance. Fitbit confirms my pace was a bit slower and offers up insights into why today's run felt harder than usual. And it turns out the route I took was a bit hillier than normal. It also points out a recent downward trend in my sleep scores and how combined with hills, that might have had an impact on my perceived exertion. Then on the spot, Fitbit generates a chart specifically for my question with my latest pace compared with similar runs, providing a dynamic view of my fitness data that previously wasn't available. With generative AI on your side, you'll have so many creative ways to dig into your health and fitness data. And you'll get some validation on days when those hill runs just feel harder than usual. We'll be rolling out this capability early next year to trusted testers in the Fitbit app as part of the new Fitbit Labs program with priority access for Pixel phone owners. And keep an eye out for more AI-powered Fitbit Labs experiences to follow. With new sensors, longer battery life, new features like body response, updated watch faces and bands, and the updated Fitbit app, Pixel Watch 2 delivers a completely upgraded smartwatch experience. And we can't wait for you to try it on. Pixel Watch 2 comes in a Wi-Fi and an LTE version. You can pre-order starting today, and they'll ship next week. Every Pixel Watch 2 also comes with 6 months of Fitbit Premium, which unlocks a whole new level of insights and content to help inform your wellness journey. And for the fitness tracker fans out there, check out the just released Fitbit Charge 6. It delivers the most accurate heart rate we've ever released on a tracker. And it's the first tracker to include Google Essentials like Maps, Wallet, and YouTube Music controls. Next up, here's Rick again to introduce the next evolution of Pixel smartphones.
Pixel has been the first phone to deliver so many innovations, thanks to the tight integration with Google's AI research. The first phone to truly see in the dark. The first phone to answer the phone for you. The first phone to unblur your photos. The first phone with car crash detection. The first phone to protect your browsing with a built-in VPN at no extra cost. And we have a whole new set of firsts to show you today. I'm excited to introduce you to the next evolution of AI in your hand, Google Pixel 8 Pro and Google Pixel 8. Our latest phones bring together so many technologies from across Google. They're the first phones to use our latest Google Tensor chip. They include the very best Android experience, first of their kind camera experiences, and the latest AI advancements from Google. From the inside out, Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are built to deliver the help you need in a way that only Google can. And as you can see, they're absolutely stunning. Here's Claude to take you through all the gorgeous design details.
Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are the most beautiful phones we've ever made. They're the centerpiece of Google's growing Pixel portfolio, and you can see how well they're complemented by the rest of the family. Every Pixel device, from the phone in your hands, to the watch on your wrist, to the buds in your ear, and to the tablet in your home, is designed to fit into your life seamlessly, to provide a helpful, fluid experience, and to reflect the human, optimistic, and daring design that Pixel is known for. Instead of angular corners and edges, Pixel devices replicates that calming feeling of picking up a smooth piece of sea glass. Pixel 8 is an evolution of the iconic Pixel design with more fluid contours and a smaller size that feels so natural to hold. Pixel 8 Pro introduces new considered design elements into the portfolio. We're using a soft, silky, matte glass finish to contrast with the high polished camera bar and highlight our powerful new camera system. We bring that same thoughtfulness to Pixel's color palette, which continues to evolve with natural and inviting hues. Our porcelain shade on Pixel 8 Pro is accented by a soft gold trim for a luxurious ceramic look. And our new bay blue color is both energetic and hopeful. We're even updating Pixel Buds Pro today with new colors to go with our new phones, including bay blue and porcelain. As a company, we know that device manufacturing carries a heavy responsibility, and we take that responsibility seriously. We continue to design all of our products with sustainability in mind from the very beginning. We're working towards Google's commitment of net zero emissions by 2030 by reimagining the materials that go into our products, how we manufacture them, and how we distribute them. And that's why we're now on our fourth generation of Pixel phones that use recycled aluminum. In fact, every device you see today uses repurposed materials, from the 100% recycled aluminum enclosures on Pixel phones to our fabric watch bands. And Pixel 8 packaging is completely free of plastic. Another aspect of sustainability is longevity. Accidents happen, and we're working to make Pixel phones easier to repair. We've partnered with iFixit to offer parts, tools, and repair guides directly to DIYers so that it's easier than ever to repair your own display, your battery, or your camera. Now, one of the most important design elements on Pixel 8's design is the surface that you look at the most, the display. Your phone should show you the world in the way that it actually appears in real life. So we've been working on a new display offering which we're calling the Actua display. You'll see it for the first time on Pixel 8. The 6.2-inch Actua display on Pixel 8 is 42% brighter than on Pixel 7 and gives you ultra real-world clarity for your videos, for your games, your photos, and everything else that you do on your phone. And Pixel 8 Pro takes our real-world display technology to the next level with our new Super Actua display. This 6.7-inch display is even more immersive, and it's our brightest display yet, with a stunning peak brightness of 2400 nits and a variable refresh rate that intelligently adjusts from 1 to 120 Hz. Even in direct sunlight, you'll love how true to life your Ultra HDR images look. On the back of Pixel 8 Pro, you can see that we've added a new temperature sensor. It's a convenient and a quick way to check the temp on a pan or to make sure that the milk in your baby's bottle is just the right temperature. We've submitted an application to the FDA so that you can also use our thermometer app to take your own temperature, which can be saved to the Fitbit app in the future. Along with beautiful updates to the body, the display, the finishes, materials, and colors, Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are getting some big upgrades on the inside. Here's Monica to tell us about the next generation of Google Tensor.
Pixel 8's helpful AI experiences start right in the silicon. Let me introduce you to the new Google Tensor G3. It's our latest mobile SoC designed specifically to bring Google's AI breakthroughs directly to Pixel users and show the world what's possible. In our new Tensor G3 chip, every major subsystem has been upgraded. It includes the latest generation of ARM CPUs, an upgraded GPU, new ISP and imaging DSP, and of course, the TPU, our on-device AI engine that we've custom designed to run Google's AI models efficiently. I want to show you what those models look like at an on-device level and how Tensor continues to push the boundaries when it comes to AI innovation in mobile computing. Let's start with the growth of machine learning models in Pixel. Compared to the first generation of Tensor on Pixel 6, the new Pixel 8 runs more than twice as many machine learning models on device. That's a massive jump in a short time. And it means Pixel's machine learning isn't just for speech and photos anymore. ML models now enhance just about every aspect of Pixel's user experience. And the models themselves are getting more sophisticated too. The heaviest model in Pixel 8 is 10 times more complex compared to Pixel 6. Tensor G3 is so efficient, not only does it run more ML models, more complex models, but in many cases, it runs them concurrently. Which is why Pixel can deliver so many unbelievably helpful experiences that no other phone can. Like amazing new Pixel camera capabilities, which you'll see in just a bit. But first, let's talk about Pixel 8's new speech enhancements. Pixel speech and natural language understanding continue to lead the industry with on-device accuracy that rivals the machine learning in our data centers. You can already use Pixel to type, edit, and send messages with your voice. Now Pixel 8 even knows what language you're speaking and can switch back and forth with you as you talk in multiple languages. No other phone lets you do that. Pixel 8 is also our first phone to use the same text-to-speech model that Google uses in our data centers. So I can just long press on the power button and Pixel 8 will read web pages out loud for me. This is super useful when I want to listen to articles while walking my dog Berkeley. Let's take a listen.
6 must-try tips for taking incredible pet photos with your Pixel. Ultra-wide, macro, portrait. Here's how to use your Pixel's camera and photo tools to get the best pet photos.
The voice sounds more natural and I can fast forward or modify the speed. I can even ask my Pixel to read the pages in a different language. And Google speech models are also behind Pixel Call Assist, a suite of features that just make your phone calls and life easier. Like helping you navigate a phone tree and automatically removing background noise from your calls with clear calling and saving you from calls you don't want with Call Screen. Now with improved AI, the next generation of Call Screen is helping Pixel users receive 50% fewer spam calls on average. It silently answers calls from unknown numbers with a new, more natural-speaking voice, and it's smart enough to separate the calls you really want from the calls you really don't. Here's what's happening behind the screens.
Hi, I'm a Google virtual calling assistant recording this call on behalf of the person you're trying to reach. Can you say what you're calling about?
Hi, you've won an all-expense-paid trip to the Caribbean. Press 8 to claim your prize now.
Unfortunately, the person you're calling cannot take your call right now. Have a nice day.
You can see why Pixel users love this feature. But some calls about travel are actually important.
Hi, this is Kristen from Anywhere Airlines.
Before I try to connect you, could you please give me a quick description of why you're calling?
We need to make some changes to your flight reservation. I'm calling to discuss ticketing options.
Okay, let me try to get the person you're trying to reach on the line.
And then there are calls that require just a moment of your attention. Call screen will soon offer contextual replies so you can respond in a tap without even taking the call. No more playing phone tag with your doctor's office just to confirm an appointment. This next generation of auto call screen will even work on Pixel Watch when connected to a Tensor-enabled Pixel phone. It'll come to Pixel Watch and Pixel Watch 2 in a feature drop later this year. Those are just a few improvements coming to Pixel 8 with Tensor G3. And with each new generation of Tensor, we're pushing the boundaries of on-device AI and redefining state-of-the-art for mobile computing. You'll see big jumps across practically every major user experience on Pixel 8, including the camera. And here's Shanaz to take us through all the firsts coming to the fully upgraded Pixel 8 camera.
We have so much exciting new camera magic to share with you today. Upgraded hardware, breakthrough features, new ways to work with motion and sound, and completely new image capabilities. The incredible Pixel 8 camera combines powerful AI and Tensor G3 with a fully upgraded ultra-wide and a new wide camera that's capable of producing 2x optical quality images with even better low-light performance. And the biggest leap forward in Pixel camera this year is video. The video capabilities in Pixel 8 represent years of R&D across Tensor, AI, and software. Combine that work with the upgraded main sensor, and you'll see vast improvements in low-light video performance, dynamic range, and shadow noise. And we're continuing to expand our image equity efforts with real tone, so your videos and photos accurately portray the wide range of human skin tones. Along with Pixel's best ever skin tone accuracy in your videos, you'll see improved mixed lighting performance and much faster autofocus in low light. So no matter what you're creating with Pixel camera, everyone will look more like their beautiful selves. Now, as every creator knows, visuals are only half of the equation when it comes to great video clips. So we are pioneering new computational audio capabilities with the first of its kind feature called Audio Magic Eraser. It lets you reduce distracting sounds in your videos using Tensor G3 and advanced machine learning models, and it's easy enough that anybody can do it. Audio Magic Eraser identifies different sounds in your video and sorts them into distinct layers that you can control. So now, with a few taps, your baby's video sounds just the way you want. Alongside breakthrough video capabilities, Pixel 8 introduces a whole set of new features that make it easier than ever to get great photos, even in the trickiest conditions. Like when you're trying to take the group photo over and over and over again, only to find somebody is always blinking or rolling their eyes. Group photos are tough, but Pixel gives you the option to make them easier with the new Best Take feature in Google Photos. Best Take uses a series of photos taken closer together to help you create the shot you want. So you can choose what you think is the best expression for everyone in the photo. Let's take a look.
So I thought this would be a perfect place to show you this awesome feature on the new Pixel 8 phones.
Oh, wow.
It takes bad group photos and turns them into perfect group photos.
Amazing. I have endured a lifetime of other people ruining my group shots. Hey, how would you two like a picture with a hot Hollywood celebrity?
3, 2, 1. All right, do you want to check this out?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's called Best Take, and what you can do is grab different expressions and combine them into one so that everyone looks good.
Oh my gosh!
All three of us.
Wait, we look so good.
Can I take your photo? Say cheese, but not you, because you're lactose intolerant.
She actually is.
No way! Ice cream, yeah! Oh, but the ice cream tastes like dirty socks. What? And who is the designated photo ruiner in the group? Oh, that was quick. But look at that. Hard to find a bad photo of you, but we did.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Wow. You switched your whole face out.
Whoa. And now you guys look like the cast of a good 90s sitcom. Now, kids, I need you to look really upset that it's bedtime. You're so mad. And parents, you're really happy that it's bedtime, okay? I just made your Christmas card right here. Yeah. So before we go, there is one last photo we need to get. Us.
Yeah.
Best Take lets you use the photos you did take to get the photo you thought you took. Of course, sometimes you might want to use your imagination to create something new. As we announced at I/O, Magic Editor in Google Photos lets you use generative AI to reimagine your photos. Just tap or circle the object you want to edit, drag to reposition your subject, pinch to resize them, or use one-tap presets to make the background pop. It's an intuitive new way to edit so you are in control of your images, whether you want to better capture the moment or add your own creative touch. Pixel Camera continues to get more accessible too, to help people with vision impairment get the perfect photo. Guided Frame now works both on the front and the rear camera, and it recognizes more than just faces, like your dog or your dinner, and even documents. Pixel 8 reimagines what you can do with a smartphone camera. With Best Take, generative AI in Magic Editor, best-in-class video, and audio magic eraser. That's a whole lot of firsts and new ways to get creative with your videos and images. Take a look.
Zoom in close and I might strike a pose. I'm in my zone, but I'm sure that you know. Too much drip, it ain't my fault. It's in my walk. Run it like a field day.
Would you marry me?
I become one with the camera, focus. Snapshot costs like $1 million. Golden, flexing, know all my angles, easy. Move to the front, make sure they can see me.
Wow.
Back up and give me.
Pixel 8's camera is truly magical. But you know, some people won't be satisfied with anything but our absolute best camera in a smartphone. And you'll get it with Pixel 8 Pro, which has everything you just saw in Pixel 8 and much more for people who want the most powerful camera system. Every camera in Pixel 8 Pro is upgraded. The triple rear Pro camera system gets a new main sensor with better low-light performance, a bigger ultra-wide lens with even better macro focus, an upgraded telephoto that can capture 56% more light and take photos with 10x optical quality. And we've added autofocus on the front-facing camera, so you can take the best pixel selfies ever. Now, when you combine the upgraded hardware and advanced Google AI, it makes it easy for everyone to get a picture-perfect pixel photo in any lighting condition. We're also introducing new Pro controls on Pixel 8 Pro for photographers who want total creative control over the camera. You can adjust settings like ISO sensitivity, shutter speed, lens selection, and focus. You can also get high-resolution 50 megapixel images from across the zoom range in both JPEG and RAW. And when you open those RAW images in Adobe Lightroom, you'll see they retain our signature HDR Plus adjustments. We gave our Pixel Creator Lab photographers early access to Pro controls, and you can see the range of possibilities, like gorgeous studio photography, dreamy landscapes, and full control over long exposures. If you know your way around a camera or want to experiment and learn, Pro Control unlocks a truly pro-level camera experience. Pixel 8 Pro's combination of upgraded cameras, Tensor G3, and computational audio means your videos will be sharper, more vibrant, and sound better than ever. Video from Pixel 8 Pro is gorgeous. It's the best video quality ever on a Pixel, but we are going even further to show what's possible with computational audio, introducing a new form of video processing called Video Boost. It totally changes the game. Look at how it compares to a different phone we picked up recently. You can see the skin tone is lifelike and properly balanced, while the mountains and skies have full dynamic range. The video has vivid color and detail that Pixel photos are known for. And that's because every frame of this 4K video has gone through our HDR Plus image pipeline. For a 1-minute video at 30 frames per second, that's the same as processing 1,800 photos. Video Boost makes it possible by pairing the incredible camera hardware and the tensor in your Pixel with our powerful data centers. Sounds difficult, but it couldn't be simpler for you. Record a Pixel 8 Pro video with Video Boost enabled, and you'll have a high-quality version of it right away. Meanwhile, your video uploads to the cloud, where Google's computational photography models, like HDR Plus, are applied to your entire video, every single frame. And when it's ready, the boosted video automatically appears in your Google Photos library. And when you use Video Boost in low light, it automatically enables night sight video for the first time on Pixel. Check out what one of our favorite photographers was able to do with night sight video.
島田彩花です。東京でフォトグラファーをしています。東京にはいろんな顔があって、夜の東京は昼の東京と全く違うと思います。新しいピクセルには動画ブーストって機能があるんですけど、暗いところだと夜景モードが作動して画質がさらに上がるんです。三茶は上京して初めて住んだ思い出の場所なんです。いい感じです。お、綺麗。次は渋谷に来ました。みんなこっち向いて歩き出して、かわいいちょっとゆっくりめ。あ、できてきた。見て見て。綺麗。マジで生まれてる。かわいい。上がる。最後にもう一つ、夜の東京で一番お気に入りの場所です。東京は探せば探すほど面白い人や場所に出会えて、そういうところが好きです。 次はどこ行こうかな。
Looks stunning, right? By subtly enhancing the light in the scene, you're getting truer colors, more details in the buildings, clearer dynamic range in the colorful lights that make up the cityscape. Even the fine details in those small alleyways, it looks like a city at night. With Video Boost on Pixel 8 Pro, you're getting the best low-light video of any smartphone. Video Boost is coming to Pixel 8 Pro in a feature drop in December, and you're going to love it. It perfectly demonstrates what sets Pixel really apart as a smartphone. You have powerful on-device processing with Tensor G3 coming together with Google's state-of-the-art research in machine learning and AI. And then the processing in your video is augmented by one of the world's most powerful cloud computers. It's a unique combined approach where the data center acts as a virtual component of your Pixel. And it makes seemingly impossible tasks possible in a way that only Google can. And Video Boost isn't the only feature that draws on Google's cutting-edge data center models. We've got some big changes coming to Google Assistant thanks to our advances in generative AI. And here's Sissy to give you a first look.
Seven years ago, we introduced Google Assistant on the first Pixel phone. And since then, we have helped hundreds of millions of users across all different devices get things done at home and on the go. Today, I want to show you how Google is changing how we deliver helpful experiences to people all over the world. And the key here is our generative AI research. Bringing the latest models to the mobile device that's always with you opens up so many new possibilities. Just a few months ago, we launched Bard as an early experiment. It's a conversational AI tool that lets you collaborate directly with our most capable models. Bard can help you brainstorm ideas for a game night with friends, get some creative inspiration for a new project at work, pick up a few tips for home repairs, or learn a new skill. Since Bard's launch, we've been learning and iterating super fast to make sure Bard is helpful and accessible to people everywhere. In fact, people are using it in over 40 languages across over 220 countries and territories. We just recently launched new extensions that make it possible for Bard to collaborate with apps like YouTube and Maps, and even your own content from Docs and Gmail. You can find, summarize, and answer questions across your personal content all in one place. Bard's language understanding, complex reasoning, and generative capabilities have fueled our excitement in realizing our vision for Google Assistant. While Assistant is great at handling quick tasks, like setting timers, giving weather updates, and making quick calls, there is so much more that we've always envisioned a deeply capable personal assistant should be able to do. But the technology to deliver it didn't exist until now. Today, I'm excited to share an early peek at something we've been working on. We call it Assistant with Bard. And it brings the best of both experiences right to your phone. It's a step towards our vision to deliver the world's most helpful personal assistant. Assistant with Bard combines personalized help with reasoning and generative capabilities. So it can hear, it can speak, it can see, and it can even take actions that help you out, right on the device you always have with you. This is an experiment we're super excited about. Let me show you some examples of what it'll be able to do. A great assistant should help you make sense of your day and stay on top of what's important. Open Assistant with Bard and say, "Catch me up on any important emails I missed this week." And you'll get a rundown of what's in your inbox. 3 important emails, including a party invite. Assistant with Bard can dig into the details for you. Where is Grayson's party? It can spot that the party is across the river in Brooklyn. How long will it take to get there? And just like that, you have quick directions from Google Maps. And of course, you can still use the classic assistant features. Text Jenny, do you want to ride with me to Grayson's party? You can see how Assistant with Bard pulls together the information you need from different apps and services so you can get stuff done so much faster. So say you're renting a house in Los Angeles with some friends for the weekend. Check out how specific you can be. Make me a grocery list for the weekend for 10 people. Go heavy on the snacks and we'll probably want a smoothie, so recommend and include ingredients for that. Now just imagine how much time it would take to make this on your own. And with a quick tap, you can move it into a doc and share with your friends so you can coordinate. It took less than a minute to create. From here, you can ask for recommendations on things to see, build a weekend itinerary, discover the best spots to soak in the views, and anything else you need to make planning and prep a breeze. Now say you all decide to go on a hike with your dog, but you reach a fork in the trail. Flip a coin? No. Simply snap a photo of the trail marker and ask, what path do you recommend for a group and my small dog? And just like that, you know that the North Trail is the best one for your dog's little legs. But first, you should snap a photo of Baxter. The perfect photo needs the perfect caption. An Assistant with Bard can be your creative partner here. So check this out. You can pop it over your photo and use it as the visual cue. So Assistant with Bard can see what's on your screen, understand the context, and help you with what you need. Create a cute social caption for Baxter. Quick and easy, and you're back to enjoying your hike. This conversational overlay is a completely new way to interact with your phone and lets Assistant with Bard meet you wherever you are. We're so excited about what's possible when we bring our most helpful generative AI capabilities to one of the most assistive experiences in the world. Assistant with Bard is the coordinator who can help you take something off your plate, the planner with useful travel tips, the creative partner you turn to for inspiration, and so much more. We hope it changes how you get things done and bring your ideas to life, like a true assistant. We are rolling out Assistant with Bard to select testers shortly, and we'll be expanding availability as an opt-in experience in the next few months. So for Pixel 8 users, keep an eye out for how to try it for yourself. And now back to Rick for a few final Pixel highlights.
You've heard about a lot of incredible experiences and transformational new technologies we're bringing to Pixel, thanks to Google's deep investments in AI. And this is just the beginning. Google's AI research teams are changing everything in this space with generative AI foundation models. It's a paradigm shift for computing, and it leads to more contextual, more personalized, and more powerful help. For instance, Proofread in Gboard now takes advantage of generative large language models in the cloud, so it can go way beyond fixing typos. It offers help with your spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors in a single tap. As another example, Pixel's getting better at understanding the language in content, like web pages. Here's a long article about things to do around Pier 57. Just tap Summarize, and your Pixel will generate a quick overview for you. Google's generative AI models can help you do more, even on your busiest days. Now, imagine a future where generative AI runs right on the phones we have with us throughout the day. Pixel could be even more personalized, responsive, and always ready to help. So here's the news. We engineered Pixel 8 Pro to be the first phone to run Google's foundation models directly on the device. We've worked closely with our research teams across Google to take advantage of their most advanced foundation models and distill them into a version efficient enough to run on our flagship Pixel. And even those distilled on-device generative AI models are really complex. Pixel 8 Pro can run generative AI with up to 150 times more computations than the largest ML model on Pixel 7. And this leads directly to improved experiences on Pixel 8 Pro, like a better magic eraser, which is super useful for removing distractions from your images. With on-device generative AI, you can now remove larger objects and people without smudging your photo. Instead of blending the surrounding pixels, the improved magic eraser generates completely new pixels to fill in the spaces left behind by cars, people, or anything else you don't want in your shot. So you get a higher quality image that looks just the way you want it to. Now you'll get the upgraded Magic Eraser right away on Pixel 8 Pro. And we're working hard on lots more generative AI features that are coming to Pixel over the next few months. For instance, Recorder's getting even more helpful with on-device summarizations. Recorder's already an incredible way to capture and make sense of audio with accurate live transcriptions and powerful search running right on the phone. With on-device generative AI in Pixel 8 Pro, you'll be able to get concise summaries of your recordings that quickly recap the highlights from a recorded meeting or presentation. In the coming months, Pixel 8 Pro's on-device LLM will also power smart replies in Gboard. You'll see better conversational awareness, so it can generate higher quality reply suggestions. And along with speech and language, Pixel has always pushed the boundaries of what's possible with imaging. In a major breakthrough for mobile computing, Pixel 8 Pro will be the first smartphone to have a custom generative AI image model on device. Our newest feature building on this will be Zoom Enhance. When you pinch in, Zoom Enhance can intelligently sharpen and enhance the details of your images so you can get closer than ever, even when you forget to zoom. It's an incredible application of generative AI, opening up a range of possibilities for framing and editing your images. So the kind of zoom enhancement you used to see in science fiction, it's right in the phone in your hand. So these are just a few of the early applications of on-device foundation models we can run on Tensor G3. And they aren't off in some far distant future. Pixel 8 Pro ships with the updated Magic Eraser, and the others will be available in our upcoming feature drops starting in December. And for years to come, your Pixel 8 Pro will bring you the latest on-device generative AI innovation from Google as we roll out new features. We're so excited about the future of the Pixel portfolio. Thanks for letting us share our vision with you today. You'll find all these new products available for pre-order right now in the Google Store. Pixel 8 comes with an unbelievable camera for both photos and videos, a brilliant Actua display, the powerful new Tensor G3 chip for helpful features like Best Take and the new call screen. And Pixel 8 is available for pre-order today with some great offers. It comes in 3 colors, and it's on shelves next week. Pixel 8 Pro is a true flagship phone with never-before-seen features and design elements. You're getting Super Actua, the best Pixel display ever. Upgraded performance, enhanced connectivity, faster charging speeds. It's the first Pixel with a temperature sensor. You get a massive upgrade in camera sensors and lenses, pro controls for experienced photographers, industry-leading video thanks to Video Boost, and it's the first phone engineered and built for the generative AI era, with new breakthrough AI features coming later this year and so many more in the future. Pixel 8 Pro is available for pre-order now in a fresh range of colors, and it'll be on shelves with Pixel 8 next week. Pixel 8 and 8 Pro are also the first phones to ship with Android 14, bringing exciting new capabilities like generative AI wallpapers, more customizable lock screens, monochrome theming, Ultra HDR, and more. It's such an exciting time for the Pixel family. Our vision of AI-centric mobile computing has guided us for the past 7 years. And as I say every year, it feels like we're just getting started. We're hoping your Pixel 8 is just getting started too, and that it'll be with you through years of AI advances and breakthroughs. And that's why, for the first time, Google is expanding Pixel support to 7 years. Seven years of OS upgrades, security updates, feature drops, and AI innovations. That means your Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro will be supported all the way to 2030. No major smartphone brand offers this committed level of support and longevity. Well, that's our show for today. There's a lot more to these new products and services. You can get all the details right now on the Google Store. And we'd also love to see you in our Google Store locations here in New York and at our newest store at our headquarters in Mountain View, which opens next week. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you all again very soon.
Thanks for that. Appreciate you. That was the event. Honestly, that was better than I was expecting based on the Pixel Fold event from whenever that was, which was just awful. It was super slow and annoying. This was like a million times better. This was awesome. And honestly, my expectation of what the Pixel 8 was going to be versus the 7, like my expectations were fairly low. Like I was expecting a pretty iterative change from 7 to 8, but man, maybe it's the photo features, the AI stuff. Just that stuff's just mind blowing to me. Magic Eraser has been worse than something like Retouch, which I used for a while. This looks like that might bridge that gap, and that is awesome. What do they call it? The thing where they're fixing the faces? I can't remember what they called that. They had some silly name for that. That looked awesome. Moving stuff around in the photos looked absolutely awesome as well. Yeah, the price has gone up. We're going up $100 per phone, which is definitely a bummer. But you're also getting 7 years. Best take, thank you. You're also getting 7 years of OS updates. So it's like, yeah, you're spending $100 more. You're still like, okay, what was the price of the S23 Ultra and the S23 Plus, which is kind of what we would be comparing these to? It's still cheaper than the S23 Ultra, right? By like a little bit. So price has gone up, but it's still cheaper than their competitors. And you're getting 7 years of OS upgrades. I know some people aren't big fans of everything about the Pixels. And every time we talk about Pixel, we get comments about the Exynos processor and so forth. But like, I used the Pixel 7 Pro and it was fine. Battery life was fine. Performance was fine. Thermals were fine. I know some people have had different experiences. And if that's the case, I'm like, then, you know, buy a different phone. Like, I'm not telling you to buy. I never tell people what phone to buy. I tell you what experiences I have on phones and what I like. And you can take that information and do with it what you want. But I thought the Pixel 7 Pro was one of the best phones of the year already. This looks like it is a considerable improvement. Of course, we've probably already got people dropping videos as we speak about this stuff. Let's see here. I'm sure Mark has his video up, but yeah, I mean, everybody's probably got their first impressions up already, so you can check that stuff out. And, you know, there'll be reviews coming very soon. Hopefully I'll have one in-house to review relatively soon as well. I can refresh my FedEx, which I believe is something from Team Pixel coming. So hopefully I'll have something to talk about more directly very, very soon. It doubles as a hot plate. I mean, I guess I've heard that stuff, but I've never experienced it. I've got my Pixel Fold here. I've got 7 Pros in the other room. I don't know. I think people like to hate on stuff. I think people like to look for things to nitpick, and that's fine. You know, if it gets too warm in your hand, this is what I would ask you. For most people that talk about overheating problems, this is what I always ask you. When you say it's overheating or that it's hot, do you mean it's warm in your hand or the phone like shut down or told you that you couldn't do something? Because I've experienced warm in the hand with these devices, but I've never had any Pixel like stop functioning because it actually overheated. Because overheating is not the same as feeling a little warm in your hand. So whatever, you know, make your own decisions. Buy stuff that you want to buy. Battery life not mentioned. No fast charge. It is fast charging. You know, 30 watts last year is fast charging. You can define fast charging as something else, but that, like, if you look at their marketing, they call that fast charging. So, I mean, it's fine. Like, if you want 45 watt charging, you know, the S23 Ultra is a great phone, and you can buy that. That's totally fine. Buy the device that you want to buy, and I hope that you're happy with it. But I'm just telling you that the Pixel 7 Pro, I used it right there with the S23 Ultra. It's a great device. It's one of the best phones. Like, at that point, it's one of the better phones I've ever used. It's a really great phone. And the 8 looks like an improvement. The camera hardware has been improved. I do think it is only the GN1s. I don't think we got the new sensor that we were hoping for, but still, it's going to be very good. The camera was already great. Looks like we're getting big improvements to video performance as well. I don't know. I don't know what else you could really want out of this. This was, to me, considerably better than I was expecting. I wasn't expecting much out of this, but man, I feel like they brought a lot of reasons to be pretty excited about this device. 1 hour and 30 minutes is not fast charging. That's your definition, though. Like, can you just accept that, like, that's not how that works? Like, that's your definition of fast charging, but like the actual definition of fast charging is different than that. Like, let's see here. What is considered fast charge? And I know that Google calls it fast charging, but if we look at this, a charge with an output of 15 watts or more is regarded as a fast charger. So, like, it is fast charging. It is. It is. It's 30 watts. At least it was 30 watts on the 7 Pro. I don't think that they said here. We can assume it's at least 30 watts, though. That's fast charging. So, but again, like, you can just say, I want 45 watts. I want this. I want that. That's totally fine. But, like, just understand that you're not using definitions of words correctly, because that's not what the word means. And again, it's fine. It's fine. What do you guys think, though? I feel like I'm, like I said, more excited now than I was before. They did say faster charging, but they did not say what the wattage was. So I don't know what that means. So as long as it's 30 watts was fine for me. 23 watt wired is fine for me. So I don't know what faster is going to be, but you know, Austin, you can't charge overnight because usually you have to charge midday because the battery life sucks. That wasn't my experience. I assume you're talking about the Pixel 7 or 7 Pro. Austin can agree there. Yeah, I got through the day with typically like 6-7 hours of screen on time and didn't have to charge through the day. So, you know, again, your experience can be different, and that's totally fine. I guess what bugs me is when people talk objectively about these things. Like, this is what it is, when it's like, not necessarily. It's not how that stuff works. Do you think those features will come to phones? Will come to the phone as well, or just to the, okay, so that's a great question. I don't know if these features are going to come back to the G2, the older phones. That would be a really, really big deal if they don't. That would really be disappointing. Hopefully they do. Typically Google does roll those new features to the older devices eventually, even when they come out and say, like, do you remember with Magic Eraser, they were like Tensor G2 required for Magic Eraser, but then it came to like every device after that. So like, I would say it's reasonably likely that this stuff will come. A lot of it will come to older devices, but we definitely don't know for sure. I'm close to blocking the word objectively on X. I'm going to call it Twitter. I'm going to dead name it because people just use it for emphasis. Yeah, no one knows what the word objectively means. Let's see. Yeah, don't leave the fold in the dust. Yeah, for sure. They need to bring as much of the stuff to the fold as possible. It's very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. We need as much of this stuff to come backwards to these devices as humanly possible. 6A, I go to battery life at 50%, make it comfortably. Yeah, I made it through the day pretty easily with the 6A as well. But that's, again, everyone's usage is different, right? So it's going to come down to how you use the phone. Certain people are going to be able to kill a battery way faster than others, and it is what it is. Let me pull this stuff over here. Unfortunately, Google does not do affiliate links. So there's no way for me to give you a link to the Google store and then earn commission off of that, which is what it is. Samsung does that, and it's a great thing, but Google doesn't. All I have is Best Buy. So I do have a pinned comment in the live stream up there of the Best Buy link. If you're going to buy it through Best Buy already, like, don't buy it because of me. But if you're going to do it already, if you use my link, I'll earn commission off of that. There's both devices in there. So just something to consider. Again, you know, like I said, if you're going to do it already, if you were already going to buy it through Best Buy, you can help me with that. And yes, you can block words on X and Twitter. I do it all the time. Do it all the time. I hope you got that kickback on my Z Fold purchase. I probably did, and if that is the case, then I appreciate you. $224 for a 7 Pro, but I get $400 off for being on Google Fi services. Interesting. Yeah, those are some pretty low rates of trade-in for Google Fi. That's not very good. On the Google store, has anybody looked to see like what the I heard the trade-ins were up to $800 before, but I haven't looked now that it's actually launched. Has anyone actually looked to see what the trade-ins were? I guess I could just do it myself while we're sitting here. What are the trade-ins? Let's see here. Probably shouldn't have clicked. Are you saying 420 for the 7 Pro on... That's not very good. That's not nearly high enough. No trade-in on the watch. No, Google, come on. That's not good enough, guys. So let's look at this. We'll do Bay, we'll do 128, we'll do unlocked, and let's do the Google 7 Pro, 128 gigs. It's in good condition. Yeah, 420. That's not enough, guys. That's not good enough, Google. Come on, Samsung's whooping your butt on that one. That's not good at all. What about, and the Fold isn't even an option. That's really funny. What about if I was like, let's get rid of my Z Fold? 314, man, Google's got to step up the trade-ins. That's not good enough. That's just not enough. That's bad. And then someone said no trade-in on the Pixel Watch. Not good, Google. Not good enough. Up to 650. Maybe I was hearing up to 800 at Best Buy. Maybe that's where that was. Can I check that? Unlock 128, Bay, activate. I guess it doesn't matter. No plan. Pick up. Let's check it out. Yeah, the Z Fold 4 trade-in is abysmal. That's really bad. Do I have 2 of them? Oh, I've probably got something else in my cart where I was looking at prices of something. Let's see here. Yep, let's get rid of that. Do they have trade-ins on Best Buy? I thought that they did. Let's go back here. Surface Duo 2 for $512. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Best Buy just doesn't have trade-ins. Maybe I don't know where I was getting that information from. They have a 1 terabyte option. Well, guys, I think we're at about, where we're going to be with this stream. I think we've kind of said everything we're going to say at the moment. I will do a recap video, which I need to take a moment and kind of digest and organize some information, and then I'll come back and make a recap video as quickly as I can. And then I've got a video coming talking about the AI photography thing, which I hope would be an interesting conversation. Best Buy does trade in. It's below the purchasing options. I don't see it, but I may have like an ad blocker breaking it, because I don't see it. Oh well. Yeah, trade-ins are definitely not good enough though. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna call it. Pixel 14 should be coming today, as far as I'm aware. That's what I was hearing, so we'll see if that happens. Yeah, I'm gonna call a close to the stream for now. Thanks for stopping in. I think we hit a peak of like maybe 150 people or so, which is pretty cool. Definitely good to see so many people in here talking about this stuff. A lot of fun for the stream. Like I said, I'll be back with like a recap video later on this afternoon when I get a chance to organize the information and make that stuff. So thanks for watching. Maybe subscribe before you go. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time,